Hello, grade 6. It's math time again, and I hope you will have fun learning new lesson in our math. Are you ready? Let's get started. Now it's time to grab your math book, open it on pages 107 to 109, and we will discuss how to divide fractions. Suppose we have 2/3 yard long board that we will be cutting into 1/6 yard pieces. So we will know how many pieces we can get from it. So that will be 2/3 divided by 1/6. So first, we will use a number line. So this number line will represent the fractions that we have here, and we will be using this number line to solve our division problem. So this is 0. This is 1/6. This is 1/3. This is 2/3. This is 1. This is 1/6 from 0. That is the first line. As you can see, the whole number line from 0, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Because 6 out of 6 is 1 whole. So if this one here is 1/6, that means this is 1/6 also. 1/6. 1/6, 1/6, 1/6. Now, the board is 2/3 yard long. So that means from 0, that is until there, until 2/3. So by using this number line, we can know how many 1/6 yard pieces there are in 2/3 yard long board. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means 2/3 divided by 1/6 is 4. Another way to divide fraction is to use common denominator. So our denominators are 3 and 6, and our common multiple is 6. So that means our common denominator will be 6. So we will make this 6. And to make it 6, we will multiply it by 2. Remember, whatever we do with the denominator, we must do it also with our numerator. So 2 will be multiplied by 2. That will give us 4/6. Now, we now have the same denominators. So we can now divide 4/6 by 1/6. So, how many 1/6 are there in 4/6? That is 4. Another way to divide fractions, and I think will be the easiest way for you to divide fractions, is by using reciprocals or multiplicative inverses. So what are reciprocals or multiplicative inverses? They are numbers or two numbers whose product is 1. For example, 2/3 times 3/2. So these are reciprocals and their product is 1. We have 4/5. So what is the reciprocal of 4/5? So that is 5/4. If you multiply this, they will give you a product of 1 also. So I hope reciprocals are clear to you because we will be using that in dividing the next numbers. Now let us divide 3/4 by 1/12. So to divide using reciprocal, we will just copy the first number or the dividend. So copy 3/4. The dividend will be the same, and then change the divisor to its reciprocal. Our divisor is 1/12, so the reciprocal will be 12/1. And then proceed to multiplication. Now remember, last time we multiplied fractions and we also learned how to simplify factors before multiplying. We can use that method also, so our answer later will be in simplest form. So, if we will simplify before we multiply, 3 and 1 don't have other common factor aside from 1, but 12 and 4 have common factor of 4. So, 12 divided by 4 is 3, and 4 divided by 4 is 1. So, that will be 3 times 3 is 9 over 1 times 1 is 1, and 9/1 is 9. To check if our answer is correct, we will multiply our quotient with our divisor. And the answer should be equal to the dividend. So the quotient that we have for our checking will be 9 times 1 over 12. So since this is a whole number, we can put over 1. So that will be 9 over 12. And the simplest form of 9 over 12 is 3/4. And that is the same as our dividend. Let us have 5/6 divided by 3. So we will be using reciprocals in our next examples. So that will be 5/6 times 3 here is a whole number, so that means it's 3 over 1, right? So the reciprocal of 3 over 1 is 1/3. Now we don't have common factors for our numbers in the numerators and our numbers in the denominators. So we will just multiply the numerators and then multiply the denominators. 5 times 1 is 5. 6 times 3 is 18. No other common factor aside from 1, so that means it is already in simplest form. That quotient is 5/18. Next, 3/4 divided by 5/6. So that will be 3/4. Remember, do not change the dividend. Copy the same dividend. You will only find the reciprocal of the divisor, okay? Times 6 over 5. 3 and 5, they don't have common factor. 6 and 4, common factor is 2. So this will be 3 and this will be 2. 3 times 3 is 9. And 5 times 2 or 2 times 5 is 10. So the answer is 9 over 10. Next, we have 3 divided by 3/4. So that will be 3, should be the same, okay? Times reciprocal of the divisor. So 4 over 3. And that is equal to, this is over 1. So 3 and 3, they will be 1. 1 times 4, 4 over 1. And 4 over 1 is 4. So 3 divided by 3/4 is 4. Next example. 1/2 divided by 3/4. So copy the first number times reciprocal 4 over 3. So no common factor. 4 and 2, common factor is 2. So this will be 2. And this will be 1. So that will be 1 times 2 over 1 times 3. And the answer is 2/3. Next, we have 5/12 divided by 3. So copy the first number times 3 here is a whole number, so it is over 1. And its reciprocal is 1 over 3. So there are no common factors. We'll proceed to multiplication. 5 times 1 is 5 over 12 times 3 is 36. So the quotient is 5 over 36. Now, it's your turn to try numbers 8 to 11 on your own. And then, you may pause the video here and then see if you get correct answers later. So for number 8, the quotient is 16. Number 9, it's 5 over 4 or 1 and 1/4. Number 10, 2 over 25. And number 11, it's 28. Did you get the correct answers? That's good. Now, if your answers are different from these answers, you may try it again until you get the correct answers. I know you can do it. Now, did you learn something new today, grade 6? I hope so. If you do, can we sing along? We learned a lot today. We learned a lot today. We are all happy now. We learned a lot today. I hope you are all happy now because you learned something new today. See you again next time.